I'm Deb from the Mama Circle. I've been working with Ilka and Joe in the Awakened Parent course for the last probably 6 months or more, and I absolutely love doing the course and doing the calls, and we continue on with the calls as alumni of the course, which I just adore getting on with Ilka each week and working through whatever is coming up for us in parenting. And it felt like when I came across this course, it was a really big missing piece of my parenting puzzle, because my kids are 5 and 7. I've been on this gentle attachment parenting path for the last 7 years, and I've read books, I've done some courses, and I found all of those things really helpful. I found the books helpful in understanding what my kids' brains were doing at each age, what they actually needed in attachment theory and all of that sort of thing. And that's really helpful in an abstract kind of way, because you understand human development. It's not specific to my child because it's a book, so obviously it's not speaking specifically to me. And then I've gone and done some parenting courses, which were also fantastic. So helping me to tap into my intuition more and helping me to recognize when I'm being triggered and when I'm responding to my kids from a state of being triggered, and starting to recognize all of that. And then when I came across this course and doing the Faster EFT process, it really was this gigantic step forwards in my parenting, because I could take all of that base that I've already got and then combine that now with all of the content of the course is fantastic for establishing your values and the other components, but then getting on a call and talking about something that is specifically upsetting you this week with your kids. And so that's a thing that's triggering me, and I'm recognizing that it's triggering me, and then I'm getting on and I'm talking to Ilka about it, and then she goes through the whole process to dive down and ask the questions and dig deep and establish where that came from, what it is in my childhood that's causing me to respond to that trigger. And then as part of the process to go through and remove that connection and remove the emotional charge and the connection, I'll say it again, the connection between the thing that my child is doing today and the thing that I experienced as a child. And because I think it's probably even more than, it's about 9 months now, I can look back and recognize all of the things that used to really trigger me that my kids did that don't anymore. And it does feel like it's the almost, I want to say the ultimate, because you don't want to say anything's the ultimate, but the level of parenting, of attachment parenting, gentle parenting, awakened parenting, whatever, conscious parenting, whatever you want to call it, where rather than trying to control your child's behavior, you're recognizing how you are triggered by it, changing that. And so my kids still do the same things, not all of the time, because when the charge isn't there, they don't actually do it, and I don't respond to it, and it doesn't escalate. So it does change the physical situation for the better. But also when they do the things that kids do, it doesn't trigger me like it used to. And so they're able to just be themselves normally without me having to, without, me trying to modify their behavior, which is not how I want to parent anyway. And I'm able to be happier in myself and in parenting them. So it does feel like, as I said before, it's a really big piece of the parenting puzzle for me. And I highly recommend it for anyone who's wanting to take that next step on their parenting journey. And there is the element of, because you're working on yourself, you're having to accept in the process that there isn't actually anything wrong with your children. So if you're at that point where you're ready to say, okay, I need to work on my own stuff, not swearing, I need to work on my own stuff, and that's going to help me in my parenting, then you're at exactly the right point to go and do this work, and I highly recommend it.